It's a windy but warm April 20th, 2014, Easter on the Christian calendar. Heading into close to the last quarter of the moon of Sspopiikimi, which this year is the last moon, last lunar cycle of the winter on the Blackfoot calendar. And just out for a nice afternoon hike, do a little phenology research, see what's new out here now that the days are warming up. Yeah, I'm still at North Pond, well, about mid pond maybe now, and across the water from me there's a trio of American coots. Sspopiikimi. And it's good to see them here. I'm hoping to see another trio on the south end, and maybe this year they'll nest here. There was a trio on the south end in the wide South Pool during my last visit. I haven't seen any geese yet on the north end. Alright, still at mid pond. Just came across this lone goose. So this may be a gander. His spouse could be out here sitting on a nest already. Very likely. I also see a couple of mallards. Makes it gutsy up this way. And Sspopiikimi is pretty busy today. People visiting. It's the warm weather. One, two, three, four, five, six, 7 geese up on the golf greens that I see, and then another one headed down the slope here, going back to the water. See one out this way, so it's 8, and looks like there's a gander out here, probably watching his wife's nest on the big island. I guess 9, 10, and then there's a goose out on the smaller island. She makes 11 at least, and it looks like we got here another couple, 12, 13 geese all around the South Pond slash golf greens. And the water is actually pretty high already. If we get a few more storms, these geese nests that are on the islands are going to be in trouble. Might have another year here where there's no goslings that come from the pond itself, but we always have some move over from the river. This is a phenological event right here. You see Sspopiikimi, the painted turtle. He's up there basking himself. So already these animals are moving toward Sspopiikimi, the frog moon, when all of the reptiles and amphibians would come out. I haven't seen any rattlesnakes yet, but I have had one report of a snake, unknown species, crossing Whoop-Up Drive 2 weeks ago. And then another report from my friend who did see a rattlesnake at one of the hibernaculas. So there's at least some members of the reptiles and amphibians that are awake here in Sspopiikimi. Over by the mountains, strangely enough, by the bullhorn coulee on the blood reserve, there's more going on. Already there's tiger salamanders out, already the chorus frogs are singing, and they don't begin singing here for at least another couple of weeks. So for some reason they come out earlier in the foothills. I don't know if you were able to catch his song or not, but that was a male house finch. He's flown away and taken up another perch a little ways distant. I'm going to go see if I can find him where he landed. He's got a very distinct song. I've been waiting for them to show up. Last time I was here they weren't here. Now they are, and I was expecting them in this moon, so it's good to see them coming back. It's also tick season now, and I'm just walking through down toward the peninsula, which is an area that I call the tick zone, because there's often a lot of ticks here. They're here to feast on the blood of the mountain cottontail, who also hang out here in the peninsula in the bulbrush area. So I might get ticked today, we'll see. You can see here, this is a species of currant. I'm not sure whether this one is black, red, or golden currant, because we have all three of them down here in this one area, but certainly it's starting to leaf out. The currants are. See what else we have going on down here. I hear some chickadees singing in the brush here, and I thought I saw, yeah, it looks like there might be a goose nesting right out there. Maybe walk up a little closer and see what I can see. I don't get too close because there's a bunch of geese between me and her. There's three. That's a mallard sitting there. So definitely not nesting. Two male mallard drakes. We got a goose out this way though. And more mallards. Yeah, I just noticed that there's some other interesting ducks out here, out this way, and I'm gonna probably try to move around and check them out. Where did they go? Whoa. Let's see if he resurfaces. It looks like there is maybe a bufflehead where I saw the turtle before. There's a pair of golden for sure right in here. It's the female. Male should pop back up. There he is, male goldeneye. There's some of the holdouts from winter. Where did the bufflehead go? See the female bufflehead there. There's the male. There they are. I think that's a bufflehead anyway. Either that or some kind of merganser, hooded merganser maybe. I'm not going to get close to see if I can get a better look. Yeah, definitely buffleheads, but they're pretty skittish. Where'd they go? Of course, there's things going on in the world as well. Here, for instance, we see the first woolly leaf rosettes of common mullein, which is basically this plant that grows this big stalk. The leafy rosettes of the mullein are coming out. We also see here the first shoots of absinthe or wormwood coming out. This is a powerful hallucinogen when distilled down as alcohol. It's actually illegal and introduced, and the reason we have a whole bunch of it here is because people used to farm it here for the purpose of making that hallucinogenic alcohol, and now it's just a wild species. When you look in the field guides, they usually call it wormwood to hide its identity, but it is the plant that you make absinthe hallucinogenic alcohol out of. I've also seen some dandelion greens starting to come up, and the young dandelion greens are one of the plants that I want to start harvesting. They're just coming out. I'm going to give them maybe a few more days, maybe, unless I see some good ones, and then start harvesting them and get as many as I can. I like to get maybe like at least one rosette of dandelion greens to cover each day of the year. Maybe two would even be better. But if I can get at least one. My goal this year is to harvest so much of the edibles out here that the things that I harvest, I'll have a supply of them all year. Even if it's a minimal supply, I can get some of my nutrients from all these different plants. Oh, here we have, I don't know if you've seen it, but there was another morning cloak butterfly. I'm watching it to see where it lands and see if we can get a image of it. It's flying up to me again, heading out. Keep my eye on it. It's going quite a ways though. I might not. No, it's disappeared to my view, and it disappeared while still in flight, so but perhaps I'll come across one that I'll see before it sees me. taking a little stroll through the Owlwood. Not that I expect to encounter anybody down here right now. It's just pretty much the least likely place that I should find anyone, except maybe some woodpeckers. Oh, look at this. Perfect. There's that morning cloak butterfly I've been talking about right there. Let's see if I can get a little bit closer to him without freaking him out. See if he'll open his wings. Because on the outside like this, looks pretty drab and it just blends in as like another leaf on the forest floor. But hopefully he'll open his wings. So he opened his wings, you can see there's you'll be able to see that there's these really nice blue dots. He was trying to open them. There's a little twig next to him that might be like kind of blocking him. What? I disturbed him. I'm watching to see if I can see if he lands close. No, I've lost him. Oh, no, I see him again. I've lost him again. Yeah, I lost him again. In any case, a lot of times when I see the morning cloaks, they're in areas like this. They're in kind of like almost like corridors within the forest. So while I'm in the trees here, you know, I was coming up to the edge of another opening, kind of like a meadow or a corridor here. See, right now where he was, I'm stepping into an opening in the forest, and this is generally the kind of place I will encounter the morning cloak, and it won't be long until they're doing their mating ceremonies, and this is the place where they do them, in these open areas like this. So these ones that we're seeing today are just the kind of the forerunners, but pretty soon in here we're going to be seeing the morning cloaks doing their thing, and also we'll start seeing some clover looper moths, but I haven't run across any of those yet today. Okay, I hadn't turned off the camera, but maybe a couple of seconds and another morning cloak came by. He's opening his wings and such, but he's at the wrong. Where is he? I can't find him in the frame. Oh, there he's up. He's up again. These open areas like this, they can see each other too. Hopefully he'll come to land. Oh yes. Oh, he's back up. Come to land. There we go. There we go. And maybe we'll get a view of his back because his back is turned to us now. Oh yes. Well, you did get to see the blue dots a bit in there, but I don't think he's interested in opening up on such a windy day, so we could stand there a long, long time. Meanwhile, I've been hearing in the background house finches. I heard ringneck pheasant. Lots of different sounds out. Keep going.